Welcome back, guys, to another game dev stream. My name's Mike, aka Decimal Punct, and this is Unity. The version we're using is 2022.3.26 F1. And this is my 2D platformer project I'm building for University Project. So, the last stream with this, if I remember, I was fixing the lava hazard, adding in the burn damage or fixing the burn damage. So what I wanted to do tonight, I am quite tired. I've been pushing this game dev quite hard the past few days. I'm feeling a bit burnt out, to be honest, and tired. I've been working a lot on the group project, Space Invader style game, and this one. And there is a third game I need to start making. I'm just in the design stage of that one at the moment. Anyway, enough waffle. So the last stream I had started, the last Unity stream I had started to work on this this puzzle. So have I got, is this the script graph? Yes, it is. Okay. I'm just re-jogging my memory here. Let me just test. I just want to test. So I did some work on this at university, and yeah, I just need to refresh my brain. Okay. Right, so the lever goes up and down, and then the scene variables I have down here. Okay. Okay, so the player plays with that. So you can see the booleans getting toggled on or off. So if I just go on the puzzle, can you see what's happening there, guys? On the left hand side in the hierarchy, you can see the sprite up and down is getting switched between, because we've basically got two sprites for the lever, one for up, one for down. So it toggles, it not only affects the boolean, but it also toggles the physical state of the sprite. So what I need to do is copy the lever 2 more times, and then yeah, right, so we're going to copy, let's check the code one more time. So this on trigger, on exit. Nice and easy. Right. So that code there, set scene variable. Toggles between the state of the lever being up or down, also switches the sprite to match the lever's state. Okay, cool. Okay. I'm gonna do that as yellow. Okay, so that is the code for... That's the code for... Oh, that's the code for handling the levers. So if I just save that, now what I want to do... Did I make 3 tags? No, I didn't. Right, so we're gonna... I don't even know why the tag's relevant. We'll just add the other tags. Three levers, A, B, C. It's easy as A, B, C. Right, so I'm going to copy that and I'm going to call that B. Oh, dude. Tell you what, Unity is a little bit shite. I'm not going to lie, guys. Right, so now in the tag for this, we do lever B. And then if we click on here, okay, alright. So I need to create a new script machine for each lever type. So for lever B, we will remove that component and basically, before I add the script, on this section over here, guys, you see here the variables. I'm going to drag the sprite up for lever B to there and the sprite down to there. Okay, and then we are going to add a script machine. Oh, my back's killing me. And this is going to be lever B. Okay, so now what we can do is we can go onto lever A and I can copy that code, go onto lever B, okay, and string player. and then we just do this, so lever B, lever B. Okay, so that is, I believe that's all done. Let's just test those work. Excellent. Okay, that's 2 levers. So now what we need to do, guys, we need to do the same again. We're going to copy lever B, and we're going to name that as C. We are going to remove the script machine. I just need to quickly actually copy that there and put lever B, and just paste that there. Okay, so that is that section done. So now on the variables over here, I need to pull, sorry, hold on. No, it's lever C, apologies. So first off, we need to set the tag to lever C. So we've got lever A, B and C. So on the game object variables, we're going to drag that. The reason we're doing this, guys, is because I've copied the code. I've copied the game object for the lever, so they've all the levers have a sprite up, sprite down. So if I didn't update the game object related to this certain lever, then it's going to affect the sprite of a separate lever. That's why I'm just updating that. Okay, so I've got the tag. The tags are correct for all the levers. I just need to add the script machine, and this is going to be lever C, and then if I just copy the description there, put C. Okay, job done, get rid of those. And then if I go on to B, copy that code, go on to C, paste that there. And then we just need to make sure that it's this one, C up. C up, C up. Yeah, I believe that's right. So now what we can do is if I just move that across there, save the game. So that is our 3 levers in the game. Why is my back killing today? Okay, so if I go onto my scene variables here, you notice on the bottom left there, if I turn all of these off, you see they're all off, the booleans in the bottom left there. Okay. So the levers now work, they affect the booleans. So now that we've got the the levers sorted, we now need to add the code to this door. So what I'm going to do here is I need to go onto the door, and basically we need to add a script machine, and this is going to be just called door, and if the three levers are in a specific order, the door shakes and raises up. Then destroys itself once retracted into ceiling. Okay? So, I've got a hair in my mouth. So the door will go up into the ceiling. Now, obviously, we've not designed the level yet, so at the moment it's going to go up and then destroy. But this is the test zone at the moment. So obviously, when I paint the level with the tile set, there'll be a layer that covers the pillar as it retracts into the ceiling. Right, so what we're going to do, we need to do a couple of things here. We're going to need to add a variable, because essentially we need to get the starting position, similar to how we had the coin pickup. So if I go on my prefab pickup coin, if I double click that, go on the script graph, you can see here we've got a starting position vector 2. So I'm going to just grab that. We're going to go back to the door, and we're going to make a new variable, and that's going to be a vector 2. Now the reason we're doing that is because when we do the shaking of the door, we need to know its starting position. This is going to handle the shake. So we're going to copy this section here, which is set the relative position at the start of the game. So I'll go back to here, and we'll just paste that there. So you can see we've already got the starting position. It all ties up nicely. And if I go back to the coin pickup, there's one other bit of code I want to copy, and that's the movement. So we have something here. So you see we've got a speed variable. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy the coin animation. So we've got a speed float of value 1. Now you're probably wondering why I'm copying the coin animation, and I'm going to explain that in just a second. Okay, so basically what this code does here, this is maths ping pong, and what it does is it will make your object go back and forth constantly on game tick. Okay, now the speed and rate at which it does that can be adjusted by the speed, the length, and the multiply. So essentially we kind of need two things to happen here. We need to we need it to vibrate which is going to be here. I think it was actually, sorry, actually, it was the, it was the platform that I did this on. Bear with me. It was the platform I did this on. Yeah, there we go. So the speed of this one, let me just jot down these values. Speed 3, length 0.15, multiply 1. Those variables right there are essentially do a timer. I could do a timer for that. Right, if I just copy that, I'll copy that code, I'll go back to my door, and then I'm going to paste that there. So on update, this goes up on the Y, but we don't want that. What we want, just trying to think the best way to do this. Essentially, I could have 2 custom events here. We're going to need 3 separate events, okay? We're going to one second. Let me just query this. I think I'm right. I'm just going to ask my trusty AI engine, can I call an event, trigger a custom event, even if it's from a different graph? I'm pretty sure I know the answer. Yes, I can. Excellent. So we just have to make a note of the game object that it's coming from. Yep, that's fine. Okay then, so what we can do, okay, I'm just trying to think. Oh my god. Right, we have we have our game controller here. So I think what might be best is in the game controller if we handled the door. So within the door, it's going to be tricky, isn't it? Because basically we need the levers. We need, it's almost like on game tick. It needs to be on game tick. So on game tick, but then that's going to be running all the time. But you need something to kind of, What we could do, actually, I know that these 3, the code for these 3 levers is pretty much, well, almost exactly identical, apart from the, which triggers whichever lever Boolean state. But we need to have something. It's like, It's like on one of these I could have, all I need to do it is for one graph. So on the tail end from here, I don't know, can I just do... Will it let me plug in two into the same thing? Yes, it will. Fantastic. Okay, so what I can do then, I can basically create the custom events in the door, and then on the graph of one lever, no, that can't be right, because then... Or actually, no, we could put it on the levers. We could have a branch to say... It's tricky, guys. I know what I need to do. First off, let's make sure that we've got the door vibrating. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a custom event, and this is going to be called door rumble. We will plug that in there. We need a speed, and I think it was 3, was it? Yes, it was 3. So we add a speed float, set the value as 3. That's for the door rumble. I will undo that. So just off of here, I'm going to just trigger just for play testing, make sure it works. Door rumble, and if I make a scene variable for door game object, put the door there, get that and plug that in there. So it's basically running the custom script from that, and then if I just plug those two in there, it means whichever branch, whichever state the lever's in, either one will trigger that, so it's always been triggered. So this is for lever A. So that's a scene variable for the door game object, so I can access that. So let's just test this. So now whenever I pull lever A, the door will move. What? Why is that not working? Oh, is that because I didn't put a timer in there? Because on the other one it was on tick. Okay, let's do a timer. If we just say 15 seconds on tick, do that. Let's try that again. Dude, why is that not working? Why is that not working? Why is that? Let's see if that works. Dude, why is the door... Why is the door... Oh. It's the order and the layout. There we go. So the door's moving there. That's really annoying. So... That's really annoying. Why was that not working? Door rumble, start a timer, 15 seconds, on tick, do that. Why is that not working? And that one does. I have an idea actually. I think I know why. I think it's where I placed... If I go back to the lever... I think if... Right, if I move this... If I just move this here... And... Basically, if I plug that into the true and that... Oh, hold on. That was on toggle, wasn't it? So, toggle. So that goes into toggle. And that goes into there. That should now work. I think it's just where I placed it on the script, guys. So now that should work. It's all about the placement of the code and the flow. Oh, my back's really hurting for some reason. Ah. Right, that's the problem. Starting position. There we go. We found the problem. We have solved it. It's to do with the variable not being linked up. I knew I hadn't done it wrong. There we go. That's more like it, my pedigree chums. So the code could have stayed where it was. Let's test that again. I knew I hadn't done anything wrong in terms of the code. It was just that variable. Because it had been copied from another game object, it just needed relinking, basically. There we go. Alright, so it's moving too fast, so if we go onto the door, we can fine-tune this and get it just right. So if I adjust the speed and say 2, I think 1.5 would be a good variable. That's too fast. That's too fast. I think it's also the length. Is 8 a good length? .6 is good, isn't it? I think the length could probably be down to 6. It just needs to be a subtle movement, you know, just with the door going up. So that works. So let's shift that there, move that there, get that. Okay, so basically I can set this to 20 seconds, okay? So what that's going to do is that door rumble is going to handle, because in a lot of games you have that when doors go up, they slightly shake, a bit of dust comes off, you know, it's very traditional. So that will handle the door shake. Now what we need to do, we need to have a custom event that will handle the door going up. Okay, so this is going to be a tad trickier because it's going to be accessing the same speed. But we might be able to manipulate that by adjusting just these variables. So in this one, we're going to use the code for the Y to make it go up. Okay. So this, I'm going to put a comment around it to say gives a rumbling effect to the door whilst it retracts into the ceiling. Simple. Okay, right, so that is basically, let me just make a note here. Add lever A end code to other two levers. So what I'm saying, I've just made a note to myself. So basically, this bit of code here, we need to add on to the end of the other levers, but first, now this is where it's going to get a tiny tad tricky. So we have the door rumble being handled. If I go back to the door, we're going to do a custom event which will handle the door going up. And then at the end of that timer, we will destroy the door. And then once that movement is handled, we will then go in and add the booleans. So the booleans are going to go on the very end of the levers, and it will precede the rumbling and the door going up. So it will basically be like a gateway, and it will say, are the lever positions for this, this and this, this, this and this. And then if that is true, then we trigger the door animations. We will remove the, we'll disable the levers so they can't be interacted with. It just prevents the player from kind of bugging out the door. Okay, so I'm going to create a custom event. And we're just going to call this door open. Yeah. And then we're going to delete that. And we're going to do a timer. And we're just going to call this, I don't know, give it 5 seconds maybe. See how long that is, and then if it's too short, too long, we'll adjust the value. Okay, so I'm going to copy this code here. What did I just do? Oh my god. I don't want that. Where did that even come from? Oh, there, I just clicked there. Okay. Alright. Okay, so that is the code from this. Get rid of that. Move that up there. I don't like how that code is kind of hanging out. I'm just going to move. Oh. There we go. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to say door open. So the graph variables, starting position, the speed. So it's going to read the speed of this. Thank you for the spam view vocation. Appreciate it. Nice to know we have people watching. Right, so on tick, we're going to do this. Now, if I set that length to, God, I don't know, 5, and we will see how that goes. So over 5 seconds, sorry, for 5 seconds duration, it's going to be doing this. And it should do it slowly. So we need to add this door open trigger to the end. I didn't realise I was still playing the game. What? When did I... What? Shit, was that 1.6? I didn't realise the game was still being played. Let's just check the variables. Hmm. Just trying to get them just right, guys. That looks good. 0.8. 0.82. Right, so now I'm going to add in this bit, so the door open trigger. And this is just, like I say, we're just testing. What we want to do here is basically, we just want to see how slow it will retract. That's what we're trying to do here. Okay. Oh, I know what it's doing. It's because... It's because in here, we're setting the Y. That's really tricky. Okay, I see the issue. So basically, I'm triggering two separate custom events that both set the X and the Y, so it's conflicting. Whereas what I should be doing is oh, how are we going to do that? Okay, I think I know how to do this. Let's go back to here. We'll get rid of the door open. Right, this should work. So if I just bring this code up, essentially the section we want from this is we're gonna kind of we want that bit there. We want to plug that bit in. Yeah, okay. So if we do that, move that there, bring this down, put that there, right, we're going to have two ping pongs going on. So if I undo that one and then plug that into there and that into there and that Y into that Y, we'll see if that works. It looks messy, but if it works, I will straighten that code up. So let's see if it works. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's working. Okay, so let's adjust those variables. So essentially this multiplication is going to affect how fast it does it. The length is the distance. So if I put in here 25, you'll see it will go a further distance. If we multiply, change the multiply, it's going to affect the speed at which it does that, I believe. Okay. So we need to get these variables just right. What's going to happen if I stand there? Is it going to kill me? I just went into the ground and then came back up. Okay. It does do it. It does do it, guys. I think with a dust effect, it will look really cool. Right, let's try that again. So what we're hoping for is it's going to just go up. And not jump up a few pixels already. Right, okay, that's the issue. Okay, so how are we going to do this? I'll tell you what we could do, guys. If I just, instead of doing all this complicated bit here, because essentially we have the starting position of the thing. The problem with this ping pong is it's kind of jumping. It's just straight on jumping in there and affecting. Well, when they pull the lever, you basically want the door to start from the very bottom of the ground it's touching and then go up. But because of the way this code works, it will kind of jump straight away to being half up. So instead of having this complicated section here, I'm going to just try doing something else, and I'm just going to I'm just going to do some I'm just going to do an add basically and see I'm going to see if I can do that. let's unplug that. Plug that back in there. And then if I just get that and do a scalar, get rid of that. I'm hoping that will work. Okay, let's give that a go. I'm not sure if that's going to do it. I mean, it is coming off of the on tick, but I know it's not going to work. I mean, I could just add a timer in there. That would do the job. Yeah. Just added one. Okay, so what I'm going to do then is I'm going to get rid of this and that, and we're going to add a timer of, I don't know, 10 seconds just for testing purposes, and on the tick of that timer oh, it's not going to work, is it? Hey, oh, it's Syria. Welcome to the stream, dude. Sorry, I didn't see your message. I'm deep in thought here at the minute. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Are you feeling a bit rested now after the other night? I'm trying to figure out how I can add to this. I'm doing good, dude. Really good. I did some work on my Space Invader group project. I don't know if you can see my YouTube channel, but I posted the recent streams on that. I did like a 50-minute stream earlier yesterday. I did about 7.5 hours total on it. Loads of work on the game. It's looking really good. Did those 2 power-ups. I can't remember if you were on the stream. I know there were 2 other new people that were tuning in. I don't think you were watching, but I was in Unreal. But tonight it's nearly 11:30, so I just wanted to get this this door puzzle coded. I'm not far off of being complete with it, and then I'm gonna call it because I've got university tomorrow. Essentially, at the moment, I have the 3 levers, and I've got the door vibrating, but I was trying to get it so that the door, this handles the vibrating rumbling effect of the door when it opens, and then I wanted it to raise up, like add, I don't know, 0.01 to the Y on tick, but I've already got a function in here and I don't want it to ping pong. So, I mean, the T's to do with the time. The problem is, like, I just, it basically, it moves an object between 2 points on tick. So it's not really defined as such. It's just when you adjust the speed and the length within the ping pong and then the multiply, when you adjust those factors, as you increase those variables and stuff, it makes the distance travel longer. It makes the speed between the 2 points faster. Like, that's basically what those three separate things do: the speed variable, the length within the ping pong, and then the multiplier. So what I'm trying to do is I want to basically have something within that existing code that will at the same time just add a very small amount to the Y. So that will effectively make the door rise up. I just don't know where to plug it in. That's the only problem. It's like you want to say 0.01. The thing is, this is a custom event though. It's yeah, I don't really want to do that, to be honest. I want to keep it within this custom event. Oh, hold on. Move towards current target max delta result. Move towards no, that's not even a function. I need a function. I've got the Y here because I'm creating this. I need it to plug into there. The only other thing here is to maybe do a sequence, but then time elapsed. It's very tricky, dude, because at the moment it's like I'm trying to manipulate two different things here. Hold on, I'm being a bellend. Hold on, I'm being an absolute bellend. 1 second. Hold on. Hold on, let me try something. If I should. That should work. That should work. Let me try that. Oh, dude, my back's really bad today. Okay, let's try the times then. Let's try timesing it. I'm not sure if that's going to work. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, dude. Oh, I'm too tired for this shit. Oh. Yes, dude. Yes. Right, I see what's happening because I've got the rumble effect. Hold on a sec. You know what I could do? I think I'm trying to overcomplicate it here. I think I should just. I wanted to have the doors shake because I thought it'd look cool. Maybe I don't need to have it shaking. I just need to have it go up. I can add a little dust effect. I can find some dust effects. I think I'm just being a bit of a bellend and overcomplicating it when it doesn't need to be overcomplicated. I'm being a numpty. Right. We'll call that door open. I'm being a numpty. I don't know why I was overdoing it. I just thought it looked cool, you know? Right, so get the X. Right, the X is going to go straight into there. We're going to get the Y. Y. Okay, so now what we'll do... Oh! didn't plug that in. Right. We'll fine tune these variables. Basically, I want it to go up. Why is that not moving? No, come back, come back. Perfect. That was a good speed. I'm happy with that speed. That's a really good speed. Oh, take care, dude. Thanks for tuning in. Nice chatting to you, dude. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon. Um... Hold on, how the hell... Let's try this. This might be better. Let's try this instead. If I unplug that there, and then got this, so X55, and then the Y, if I just shift that up, -5, so it needs to be -1. And then the time. Say 1. Maybe. Not sure if that's going to work. I'm going to need to create it, I know I am. Yeah. Play testing, baby. Oh. Um. See if that makes a difference. Maybe we just need to do the move towards. Let's see if that works. All we want to do is just add to the y. We just want to add to the y. That's all we want to do. I've got it. I'm hoping that will work. Let's give that a go. Oh my god, I've done it. I've done it. Oh god damn, genius, baby. Oh, I'm a genius. Oh, Mike, you legend. Thanks, mate. Thank you. Thank you. I did it. I did it, baby. And we don't need all this nonsense. Goodbye. Goodbye. We don't even need speed for the door. We don't need speed. Right, let's tidy this up so it's not too complicated. That's a little bit stringy, isn't it? Let's straighten that up there. Right. So get the X. I'll tell you what, if we do that, plug that one into there, that one into there. You just can't neaten that up, can you? That looks a little bit better. Oh my god. I hate how untidy Unity's visual script looks, I really do. I can't stand it. It's just, you want the arrows, you want the lines to be straight. What's a pain in the ass? Job done. Let's see that beauty in action, guys. Here we go, baby. I've done it. I'm a genius. Whoa, it's only taken me an hour and a half. Okay, so now that we have the door open, that is all the code we need for in here. So then, right, this is the next tricky bit. What we need to do is, once the puzzle has been solved, we need to basically destroy the triggers for these. And I believe there is only one box collider. Sorry, it's the box collider we need to destroy. And the reason we're doing that is so that the player can't keep toggling the switches, messing with the booleans and potentially causing some problems that could be game breaking. So what we're going to do is we've got the code in there, that's working. Right, so in here we need to have a boolean check. So let me just write this down. So add code to other two levers. I'm just doing a checkpoint of what code we need to add. So we need to first off add this code when complete. So we need to have a boolean or for, no, and dud, down, up, down, up, down. Add boolean for A and C down if true, another if. So if A and C are down, so down, up, down, and then B is up, then destroy box colliders, all levers, trigger door open. And what we need to do as well, when this is completed, we're going to destroy self. So let's just quickly right, let's just quickly test the door does destroy itself afterwards, guys. Excellent. Okay. So that is literally the door sorted. Okay. I'm very happy with that. Really happy with that. So we're going to go back to the lever. So I've just planned the code. So oh my god, how am I going to do this? Trigger A, trigger B, global health bar, game controller, respawn, lever A up, door, game object, door is there. I'm going to have to add a game object for the levers. So let's just add those variables. So these are going to be scene variables. So because we're going to be accessing these variables across the 3 game objects for lever A, B and C. So we're going to create one called lever A, lever B, and lever C. We're not going to destroy them, we're going to basically destroy the box collider. So scene variables, okay? So now we're going to very carefully select this, and we're going to drag lever A down to the lever A value. I'll do the same for lever B, goes on to lever B, and lever C goes down to here. There we go. Okay, so now that we've got those variables in, what we're going to do is we're going to make this large. So this is for when the player interacts with the lever. I'll make this bigger. Okay. So we're going to unplug that, move this along here because we need to have a Boolean check. So we need to have an if. And this needs to be an and, a Boolean and. We have 3 levers, and basically what we're doing at the moment is the combination I want is dud, down, up, down, with the levers, okay? So we want to say if A and C why is that not in line? That's so bloody annoying. There we go. Right. So we're going to say that is the A and B. So if lever A and lever C are down, because they're up if it's true. So if they're down, it's false. Okay. So if these are down, and then we want to have another if, and we're going to get B, and if that one is true, then we open the door. So we're saying if A and C are down, and then B is up, we open the door. So let's just test that. That should work. So it's basically spells out dud. So D-U-D, down, up, down. That's kind of why I went for that combination. There's a total possible of 8 combinations with 3 levers. So there it goes. Door is open, guys. It worked. So let's try that again. Hold on, why did that? What? Down, up, down. Okay, so now what we need to do is we need to make sure we destroy those colliders. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get I'm going to destroy not destroy. I guess we'll just set the active. So I'm hoping I'll be able to plug in multiple things for this. Let's if I get that. Get that. No. We have to do it 3 times. What a pain in the ass. Okay, not a problem. What a pain in the ass. So I have to do that 3 times. I can't just plug them all into the same. Okay, no problemo. Okay. Uh... Right, so what we're doing there, you can see I've highlighted the triggers. So what should happen when I solve the puzzle, the door, it will basically, well, it should disable the triggers. What? Why did that do that straight away? If up and up is true, if that's false, maybe I should get rid of that and. Maybe we need to have 3 different ifs. If A and C are up, and B is up, down, get variable, leave it A, up. It shouldn't be opening the door. Start on. It shouldn't be opening the door because the conditions are A is up. No, sorry, A and C are down. Oh my god. Yeah, see if I go on the scene variable, all 3 booleans are true. But we're saying in this code here, if A and C, that's the condition. If these two are false and B is up, then we do that. So I think I need to... I think I might need to do individual things here. It's making it a bit long, but it needs to work, or else if the puzzle doesn't work as intended, then it's a bit pants, really. If A is... Right, if A is up... If A up is false, and... Right, so if I just get rid of that. Right, so if A is false, B is true, and C so if A is down, it will go to the next bit. And then if that condition isn't right, so if B was down, then the code shouldn't do anything because, well, the flow should end at the point where, you know, it doesn't meet the conditions. That should work. A down, B up, C down. So let's save, see the game, play, and we'll watch those scene variables and see if it plays ball. Okay. So we can see the triggers are highlighted. Oh, that was actually the puzzle. Down, up, down. I'll tell you what, let's put them all down. We need to try the different combinations. We're testing the puzzle works as intended here, guys. That's what we're doing. Hey! I've done it. So it looked like that AND boolean was causing a bit of a stir. So we have averted crisis once more. We are victorious. Okay, that's a long ass bit of code. That is a really big bit of code, but that handles the puzzle. All to do with booleans. Pretty much booleans. A toggle between the state of the switch. Now what we need to do is we just need to copy this code onto the other levers. So I'll just... Oh, hold on. Are we in lever 8? Oh, we need to copy this across. Right, so if I just copy that. we go into the code of here. So this would be B up. Yeah. I believe I can get rid of that one. So that's for lever B. And then going to lever C. There we go. Now that should... all of the code has been consistent across the 3 levers. We needed to have that code in all of it. So... let's just check it works. So it's down, up, down. It's so cool to see that in action. Oh, I love putting all this time in and then just seeing the end reward. It's like a reward. It's like you do all this work, you spend ages playing around with the code. You know, you might have like little complications and things not working, but when you've done it, it's so rewarding, guys. It really is. That is the puzzle. I've done it, guys. I have done it. I've programmed the puzzle. I'm so happy. So just to go over the code, I'll just show you the code again. It's quite long. So if I show you the variable, so we have the door. That isn't a trigger, but that basically won't allow the player to pass through it because it's not a trigger. So it's like a solid obstacle. So the code for the door, all it does is the trigger for the door action, sorry, the custom event. This will basically move it to the position I want it to be at. So over 5 seconds it will add to the Y, it will make the door go up, and then after the door has reached, sorry, when the timer has reached the end of 5 seconds, the door is destroyed. Okay, that is all the code for the door. And then this code within the levers, this is the same, exact same code across all 3 levers. Okay, so at the very bottom we have, if the player is in the trigger, they can activate it, they can use it. If they're not in the trigger, they can't use it. Alright, and then at the very start, this is the whole thing to do toggling the levers. So on start event we do a toggle flow, which essentially switches, it's kind of like the flip-flop on Unreal, in the Unreal Engine. And what this does is, depending on whether it's on or off, it will do one of 2 things. It will have different code for whichever state it's in. So when we interact with the object in the game, it will switch. Each time we press E, as you can see here, keyboard event E. Each time we do that, it's toggling between these two different routes the code is flowing in, or the path, sorry. And at the very beginning, we're checking can the player use the lever, and that boolean was down here. It depends if they're in the trigger box. So we say if the player is in the trigger box of the lever, they can use it. So when they press E, we will basically alternate the up and down position of the lever, and the way I've done that is by having two separate sprites, one for the lever down, one for the lever up, so sprite up, sprite down. And we also have a boolean here which toggles the game's kind of memory to say, yep, if up is false, that means it's down, and if up is true, the lever is in the up position. So that code is consistent across the three different levers. Obviously in here, where we have the variable, that will be lever A, B and C for each different lever. And then at the very end of the lever positions, this is the section to do with the puzzle solving. So what we're saying is the positions for the door to open, the levers need to be in these positions, and this is all to do with the Boolean check. So it's saying if lever A is down, so false, if it's down, if that statement's correct, then it goes on to the next branch and it will say, okay, is lever B up? Yes, it's true. Then you go on to the next. So you have kind of like, think of them as gates. Like to pass through this gate, the lever A has to be down. To pass through the second gate, lever A must be down and B must be up. And then the third and final gate is that lever C is down. So down for lever A, up for lever B and down for lever C. Providing all three levers are in those states, those positions, then we will disable all of the colliders on the levers. And what that will do is it will stop the player from being able to interact with the lever once the door has been opened. I know the door gets destroyed at the end of the door's code, but I just wanted to remove the ability for the player to mess around with the levers afterwards in case it causes any gameplay issues. Just, if there's any possibility of any bugs or glitches, you just do your best to eliminate the chance of that happening. So that's why we're setting the colliders to disable. And then at the very end, we call the custom function for door open, which handles the door moving up and then destroying itself in the process. And that is it. And I'll show you one more time in action, guys. We'll make this, let's go large. Okay, so we move our player across the lava hazard. Push the block. Cross over here. And remember it was down, up, down. So if I was to mess around with these states, it's not opening, see? So it has to be down, up and down. Now if I pull the middle one, it's going to go up. And if I just highlight the three levers, you can see the little green boxes on the left there. So if I just do this again, see those green boxes highlighting the levers. If I do down, right, when I press this one, that's going to go up. And watch the three boxes. 3, 2, 1, go. Collider's done. The door opens. Puzzle solved. Excellent. And that is how we do it. That's how we put a puzzle in the game. Really cool. So you see I can't interact with them now because the colliders are off. So I'm really happy with that, guys. That took 2 hours, 8 minutes. I pretty much did just the levers this stream. Did what I set out to achieve. Very happy with that. Yeah, I've got the puzzle. So I think I've got a list of things to add in to the project. I think the next time I work on this project, I'm going to get to work on the UI. So the user interface, which will be to do with pause, the pause menu. I need to add a main menu for like game starts. I then need to do. Oh god, there's quite a bit to do, but I'm looking forward to it. I just need to get the UI done. There's a couple of screens to do. And I also need to do a power up, so I need to think about what power up. I only want to give one in the game, so I need to think about what that should be. But I hope you enjoyed that stream, guys. Thank you for joining me tonight. If you did enjoy it and you want to see more, give us a follow to stay up to date. If you want to watch back any of my previous game dev streams, check out the YouTube channel below. Give it a subscribe and you'll be able to see all of the archive streams. There's quite a lot there. And yeah, it's been great having you with me. So thanks a lot, guys. Take care and I will see you in the next stream. Ciao, ciao.